A plan to transfer inmates from the Bridge City Center for Youth in Jefferson Parish isn't moving as quickly as some parish leaders were hoping. The governor put it all in motion after a string of violent incidents that stemmed from problems at that facility. And Mike McDaniel's live tonight at the detention center to explain what is, or in this case, what is not happening. Mike?
Hey there, Katie. Yeah, more like not. This detention center houses about 50 inmates overall, and a plan announced by the state last month would cut that down to about half. But none of that has happened, and there's no indication of when it will.
Fed up with what he calls failed promises, Jefferson Parish Councilman Dino Bonanno wants something done about the Bridge City Youth Center in his district.
It's time for action. I'm so tired of the talk. We just wish the state would, for once, do what they promised and move those violent offenders out of there into a more secure facility.
Fights inside the center and multiple escapes, one resulting in a carjacking and shooting, led the state to announce some changes.
We will temporarily move some, but not all of those youth, to a separate and isolated location at the Louisiana State Penitentiary.
That was July 19th. 3 weeks later, the head of the Office of Juvenile Justice, Bill Summers, told lawmakers that hasn't happened.
We've not moved not one youth to a temporary facility like we're talking about.
Summers says 2 juveniles were moved from Bridge City to other permanent facilities, but the temporary one at the state penitentiary isn't ready.
Are you expecting to make any movement within the next 30 days?
Senator, I don't want to put a date on it because, again, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be 30 days. I don't know if it's going to be 45.
Summers says things like staffing, medical facilities, mental health services, and educational programming must first be in place.
We will not move a child to that facility until we are 100% operational and ready to go.
Money for mental health, not prison.
Protesters don't want them there at all, or at the closed Jefferson Center for Youth near Baton Rouge, where those juveniles would eventually move to.
If we were really trying to support young people, we wouldn't be housing them at Angola. That's a recipe for disaster.
Back in his district, Bonanno was skeptical of the state's plan from the beginning and wants the detention center closed.
Maybe they shouldn't have announced that so quickly and had another plan in place.
And staffing really is the biggest issue here. Summers told lawmakers there are more than 320 vacancies within the Office of Juvenile Justice right now, creating quite the challenge, not when it just comes to transferring these inmates, but also housing them. Right now, state police is helping out with extra security and guards. Live in Bridge City, Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
Mike, thank you so much for that update.